Greetings, my name is Ignatius Adrian, and I'm currently a business management student in School of Business and Management in Institut Teknologi Bandung in Bandung, Indonesia. And today, I would like to present my paper with the title of Proposed Corporate Performance Management System Using Knowledge-Based Performance Management System or KBPMS for PT Indonesia Kendaraan Terminal TBK. As we can see on the left side of the presentation, according to ASEAN Automotive Federation, in 2021, Indonesia managed to score a 66.8% increase in terms of new car sales. This growth in the Indonesian car market led to the need of a growing need of an integrated car terminal as a point of entry for exported cars to reach the Indonesian car terminal, to reach the Indonesian market. PT Indonesia Kendaraan Terminal TBK or IKT is a company that provides vehicle terminal services within the Indonesian market based on Tanjung Priok, Jakarta. IKT has the vision to be world-class car terminal ecosystem. And in order to achieve the said vision, IKT implements a corporate roadmap that spans from year 2020 to 2024 that consists of business stabilization, synergy and improvement, growth through integration, value chain expansion, and value chain integration. As a fulfillment of PT Indonesia Kendaraan Terminal TBK vision, the researcher find that it is necessary to develop a strategic initiative plan to accommodate changes within the Indonesian car terminal market. PT Indonesia Kendaraan Terminal ran on 4 major business processes, which includes stevedoring, cargo dooring, receiving and delivery, and also terminal services. And according to their 2021 annual report, IKT vision is to be world-class car terminal ecosystem with the mission to develop integrated car terminal network in Indonesia to reduce logistic costs and energize trade. PT Indonesia Kendaraan Terminal TBK also implements akhlak work culture guidelines, which was developed by the SOEs, Minister of SOEs in the context of welfare of the community. As we can see on the left side of the presentation, and as already mentioned before, IKT developed a corporate roadmap that spans for 5 years starting in the year 2020 until 2024 as an annual strategic theme that is used as the basis of annual improvement for the company. Based on IKT roadmap, this research is aimed to generate a corporate performance development strategic change initiative plan for IKT with the use of knowledge-based performance management system or KBPMS, with the expectation that IKT can effectively achieve their vision to build world-class car terminal ecosystem. The research question is how can PT Indonesia Kendaraan Terminal TBK effectively achieve their vision using the KBPMS, with the objective to develop a strategic change initiative as a form of performance management system using the KBPMS framework with the following 3 perspectives that includes organization output, internal process, and resource capability. The knowledge-based performance management system is divided into 5 steps. The foundation step focuses on the elaboration of the principle and rules that is used as the basis of the framework. The basic information is the step where the researcher evaluate or develop the current understanding of the company based on internal and external analysis. The design step focuses on the performance management design based on the existing or historical performance and the ideal performance. The implementation and evaluation step focuses on ensuring the proper implementation of the proposed performance management system and also regular evaluation to keep the proposed performance management system up to date. The strategic change initiative will be done using the 4W plus 1H framework that will dig deeper regarding on why did the change happen, when did the change happen, what are the changes, by utilizing the McKinsey 7S framework as can be seen on the right side of the presentation. And it will also dig deeper regarding on who took the initiative to change and who became the object of change, and also how did the change happen, by utilizing the Kotter A-step change model that focuses on 3 major segments, which includes creating the climate for change, engaging and enabling the organization, and also implementing and sustaining the change. The research methodology will be focusing on the qualitative research method, since the data will be based on the historical performance as stated in IKT 2021 annual report in order to solve existing problem or inefficiency and serve as a method to develop solution and ideas catered toward defined problem. The conceptual framework consists of three major steps. The first one is basic information, as one is stated where the researcher developed the current understanding of the company using business situation analysis, root cause problem identification, problem validation, data gathering, external and internal analysis, designing, which includes vision, mission, strategy analysis, performance analysis, data analysis, and also strategic initiative plan building. And step 3, implementation, we focus on recommendation and implementation plan. On the basic information, the external and internal analysis will be done using Pestel and Porter analysis. Pestel for macro, Porter for micro. Based on external analysis performed towards IKT using the Pestel analysis, it shows that in 2021 IKT managed to utilize the political standing of Indonesia to gain international partnership contract with international automakers such as Hyundai. In 2021, it also shows that IKT manages to ride the trend of increasing public confidence in consuming goods or service, supported by the newly implemented tax break policy as a way to boost car sales within the Indonesian car market by waiving the same tax. On the Porter analysis regarding the micro-analysis of IKT, it shows that the bargaining power of suppliers and buyers are low, since there are not a lot of players in the car terminal industry, and in terms of new entrants, the threats are low, since the capital needed to enter the business are high, and the threat of substitute product or service are low, since the nature of the logistical business needs to perform the same basic concept of delivering goods. And rivalry among existing firms are high, since there are a huge market potential in the Indonesian car market, but only a limited amount of players, so each and everyone trying to get the biggest pie on the market. On the pre analysis, as can be seen on the table stated on the presentation, it shows that the development point for PT Indonesia Kendaraan Terminal TBK should be focused on aspects of operation process resources, innovation resources, and organizational resources as the basis of improvement for PT Indonesia Kendaraan Terminal. In terms of vision and mission analysis, the vision and mission of IKT are analyzed using Dermawan criteria of vision and mission, which can be seen in the presentation that IKT vision and mission checks almost all of the good criteria of a vision and mission statement. So we can conclude that PT IKT vision and mission is a proper vision and mission statement. The strategy demand framework in terms of economic logic, IKT business activities are in the field of port utilization and activities, with the differentiating factors in value-added services within the same facility. The vehicles of the strategy that they use to achieve their vision are their corporate roadmap, which span from year 2020 until 2024, that serve as an annual strategic team. In terms of sequence, the annual strategic team, as the name implies, is implemented annually as a strategic team, and the arena on which PT Indonesia Kendaraan Terminal operates is in car terminals industry within the Indonesian territory. Strategic change analysis is utilizing 4W plus 1H framework. In terms of why did the change happen, the first reason is in form of internal factors that is implemented in order to achieve and to improve PT Indonesia Kendaraan Terminal TBK performance to achieve their stated vision and mission, and also their annual strategic team as mentioned in their corporate roadmap. The second reason is in the form of external factors that are implemented in order to accommodate changes that occur within the car terminal industry within the Indonesian market. When did the change happen? The changes happen annually, since the corporate roadmap are being used as an annual strategic team. And who took the initiative to change and who became the object of change? The initiative comes from the board of directors and top management of PT Indonesia Kendaraan Terminal TBK. These initiatives come in the form of company's performance target and goals that will be later developed into task direction into each directorate. What are the changes? The analysis will be done using the McKinsey 7S framework. In terms of strategy, the researcher identified that IKT strategy to achieve their vision are in the form of corporate roadmap that will further be developed into a more strategic team. In terms of structure, PT IKT implies a corporate structure or hierarchical corporate structure. In terms of system, IKT utilizes strategic formulation and strategic initiative that is developed by top management. In terms of shared value, the vision and mission are the shared value of IKT worker. In terms of skill, IKT implements appropriate and effective human capital management strategies in terms of meeting the needs of employees and investing in their competency development. The style of leadership in IKT is in the form of top-down management, where the top directorate develops the goals and the indicator for the lower ranking of the hierarchy. And in terms of staff, the bonding value are the vision mission and also the akhlak work culture value as stated by the Ministry of State-owned Business. In terms of how did it happen? By utilizing the Kotter 8 step. In terms of creating the urgency, as already mentioned, there are the internal and external urgency in terms of goal and the changing market landscape. In terms of very powerful coalition, PT IKT manages to bypass these steps since the changes occur within the top management of the company. In terms of vision for change, IKT already has a clear vision regarding the goal that they are trying to achieve. And on the communicating the vision, IKT should focus on the why aspect of the vision so the worker can relate on why the vision needs to be achieved. In terms of removing the obstacle, IKT has implemented a program to mitigate and remove existing difficulties that might drag down the company business process. In terms of short win in the sixth step, IKT implement their vision using corporate owners as an annual strategic team. This team will later be used to generate annual directorate and corporate directorate until departmental and team directorate. In terms of building on the change, IKT employs an annual directorate based on their corporate roadmap, focusing on the corporate roadmaps from the year 2020 until 2024 as the changes that are being built on. And in terms of anchoring the changes are anchored in the vision and also corporate roadmap of the company. Conclusion. In conclusion, IKT has a good vision and mission statement, as the analysis implies based on the based on a set of vision and mission criteria. IKT also has a strong business strategy as shown in the diamond strategy analysis. IKT also has a strong standing within the Indonesian macro and micro industry based on the macro analysis using the pestle analysis and the micro analysis using the Putra 5 process analysis. IKT also has a good internal resource management in terms of framework, which shows a balanced internal aspect of PT Indonesia Kendaraan Terminal. IKT also has a good performance based on the 9 aspect analysis of PT Indonesia Kendaraan Terminal TBK performance. Recommendation. The researcher recommend that IKT actively involve every segment of the hierarchy to build on the change to act as an agent of change. The research also recommend that the directorate be evaluated regularly and focus on the why aspects so people can relate on why do that need to be achieved. The researcher also recommend that the directorate be evolved regularly to generate short-term wins for each player of the team. And also in the last, the researcher recommend that the changes be focused on operation process resources, innovation resource, and organizational resource based on the FRIO analysis to assure that a sustainable development is being done within IKT. Thank you for listening. If there are any questions, you can comment on the chat below and I will try my best to answer your question. My name is Ignatius Adrian and thank you for your time.